you have to score first, and you have to do everything you can to just disrupt them, annoy them.
Exactly, and with the way Anders plays, the high press is intense. The manual press from Anders is so intense, the way he plays. He's very direct. You see straight away from kickoff, pushing forward. It's going to be actually Matias kicking from left to right, who's actually the person going forward, who I mentioned is going with Hakimi down the right side. Very promising start, completely different to the way he started that first game against Emre.
Well, Man City against RB Leipzig. Matias Bonanno against Anders Vejrgang. Winner of this one will book their spot at the FC Pro Open. Loser of this game will play the winner of Emre Yilmaz or Sharif in another elimination matchup. Unfortunately, as much as I was sort of predicting it, Umit and RB Leipzig, Anders Vejrgang can't match on the bracket size of how they have been formed now. Graham Hansen finds the feet of Mbappe. How long is it going to take for Anders Vejrgang to get cooking in the box? Wins a corner. 5 minutes in. That corner's played short. No surprise, the step overs are out already. And as this game takes place, Cameron Rock against Umit is also kicked off. That's also a qualification game as well. 2 players will be found to the FC Pro Open. Here's Matias Bonanno looking to get the first goal. Player locked. Allison goes down to ground, doesn't quite deal with it. Falls back to Vinicius Jr. And it will be Bonanno that strikes first.
See Anders complaining there. I understand it as well. The pass he just didn't lock onto. It was Jude Bellingham waiting around there. I'd have to see it again. It was Kuhn actually. I think he tried to pass it and it locked onto nobody, and it fell back to Matias. Goalkeeper movement, moved the wrong way.
And when you get that slice of luck in a game, you have to take it.
Absolutely, yeah. Matias has to take it. Anders, he's upset about that, and I understand.
First goal across the 4 games to be registered. And in an elimination game where one of these 2 players will be eliminated, Emre Yilmaz or Sharif, there has been a goal and it's gone the way of the Champions League winner Emre Yilmaz. Neymar just on his own, just skidding his way in the box.
Yeah, it was composed play there, just walking into the box. A bit rash to step out there with his defender. I believe it's Ledley King in centre-back, just stepping forward there, making the decision for Emre Yilmaz to take a step into the box.
Well, it's the first time we've had a chance to look at Anders Vejrgang's draft and talk about it, Ryan. Overall, a pretty stable draft as Matias Bonanno looks for a second. Allison gets 2 hands in it. He's got Ginola as the hero in there. Other than that, pretty sort of expected team that we have come across here. Just goes for the 2 midfielders in there, Alexa Patelis and De Jong. Ousmane Dembele also does get a start, alongside Hansen, Ginola and Mbappe leading the way forward. Here's Anders Vejrgang, defended well. Should go out for a corner, keeps it in, does Dembele, one of those players we just mentioned, maybe not the most expensive player in the team, but will play his part. Patelis, Mbappe, big strong tackle from Van Dijk. Again, the pressure just continues to build. There's a look to rework it around the other way. Well, we've got a break in play. Let's jump over to Umit against Cameron Rock. There's been a goal in that one. Qualification game. Which way has the goal gone?
Looks as if it's gone the way of Umit. A tackle there, high up the pitch. Shot cancel, played across goal. It's a fantastic goal there from Umit to give him the 1-goal lead. Again, that shot cancel, very, very similar to what he done against Vejrgang in the first round of the knockouts.
Just over 10 minutes played in that game, Ryan. We'll keep you up to date with it as it unfolds. Corner played in quickly. Van Dijk is in the air. A time green header. Couldn't quite connect with it. Emre Yilmaz still leading Sharif by a goal to 0. David Sanchez against Berke lying in an elimination game. That's 0-0 as it currently stands. There's been another goal in that Cameron Rock Umit game. We'll give it to you as soon as we can. As Anders Vejrgang is also on the attack at the same time. May have been looking for a penalty there. The referee says stay on your feet. Ginola back to Dembele. Alexa Patelis from the edge of the box thought maybe about having a go from there, but the angle just didn't really suit her. Whilst we got a break, Ryan, he said it scored one. There's been another goal in that game, and it's gone the way of the former world champion. It's Umit. There's 2 goals to the goods. 13 minutes in, 3 minutes later, he does this. Alexis Matias, great individual dribbling. One more pass into Mbappe around the goalkeeper. 2 goals to 0. Big statement made there.
This is the second goal for Emre Yilmaz. You can see him building up with Cancelo, playing it to the edge, step over. And Neymar again, the man of the moment, getting goal number 2 for Emre.
Back to this one now. Matias Bonanno leads by a goal to 0.
To the back post.
Against Anders Vejrgang. Looking for a second. Vinicius looking for a brace. If it wasn't for Van Dijk, he may have just got that. End-to-end game, this one.
See the way Anders plays. It looks very easy what he does, just step overing, looking for the passes, but it's just the selection of passes always perfect, and look at that for a goal.
Will pull the game all square, as expected. Not really a big celebration from Anders at all in that one.
Yeah. In a game, yeah, that's a very, very tough goal for Berke Lion to respond.
30 minutes in this one, we're all square. Anders Vejrgang, David Ginola. The only hero in his team, one of the expensive buys. You have been following the former 8 million coin draft for all of these players competing in the FC Pro Open Global Qualifier.
Little counter-attack on here.
Hansen will take the yards. Mbappe, Ginola, is he onside? Ball roll! Oh, La Croqueta, I should say! Anders Vejrgang! 2 goals to 1, 2 goals in 5 minutes!
Just like that, he can turn the game on its head just like that. That pass selection there, honestly, was inch perfect. The reverse pass. La Croqueta cancel around the goalkeeper. We're going to take a replay of that. You can see him pushing towards.
That time in here, that ball there, bang.
Oh, it's beautiful. La Croqueta cancel around the on-rushing goalkeeper. Easy finish. He's turned the game on its head, 2 goals to 1.
Just offers you such a unique sort of movement, does it, that?
Yeah, it's,
whether you cancel it or not.
Yeah, very effective. If you're trying to go around the goalkeeper or a little angles just to open up a passing lane as well. Look at the press as well from Anders. Matias does very well to play out of it. And
oh, that's beautiful. Vinicius on for an equaliser. Can he get around the goal? Oh. Yes, he can. Thank you very much. Calm, composed and collected is Matias Bonanno in that moment. I don't think many players could be. That ball there, we said the timing of the through ball from Anders' goal, but that one even better. And to be that composed.
Yeah, exactly. That's another way to get past the on-rushing goalkeeper there. Brilliant from Matias to equalise. Quick response which was needed.
Neck and neck beats 2. 34 minutes in, we're at 2-2 already. Umit still leads Cameron Robb by 2 goals to 0. Emre Yilmaz leading Sheriff by 2 goals to 0. Can't confirm. David Sanchez against Berke Lion is a 1-1. There's been a goal back in that game for Berke Lion. Ginola into Neymar! Oh. Matias Bonanno will take the next move in this one. This game is just so unpredictable. One thing is delivering, Ryan. It's attack after attack after attack.
That's why Mbappe's in the draft. Just the pace to get him behind there. Great pass to step over into Neymar. Greens it back where it came from as well. It's a great, great goal from Matias.
Neither of these 2 players just letting off though, are they? It's just end to end.
Yeah.
Back to you, Anders. What have you got now? Anders Vejrgang and Matias Bonanno. Both went 4-1 in the Swiss rounds on Friday. They lost 1 game. Bonanno lost to Tex.
Great ball.
Speaking of Bonanno, that one's not pretty, Allison. You hate to think what Anders would have done if that one didn't. Nice. Can he find Mbappe? Great covering there by Van Dijk. You just saw manually. Bonanno doing enough to track the run.
A lot of space now. Hakimi's committed.
Nicely done. Mbappe now, watch his run. He can play a massive part in this, or does he want to go to Girona instead? Vinicius cuts it back on a play for Neymar. It's a 2-goal cushion for Matias Bonanno. I'm not getting carried away here, Ryan, but if it stays like this, Emre Yilmaz against Anders, an E-Champions League rematch in an elimination game. One of them qualifies for the FC Pro Open. I know there's a long time left to be played. I'm not going to get carried away yet, but I can start to paint the picture. Yeah,
I was going to say maybe him playing the pass outwards there could have slowed down the attack, but Vinicius Jr. with the pace pushes towards the byline and playing it across. Goalkeeper movement from Anders to anticipate a play lock pass across the goal. And then Neymar again finding the back of the net. Anders needs to respond.
Another goal in Umit against Cameron Rock. Has Cameron Rock got a goal back? No, he hasn't. It's Umit that scored again just before the half-time interval. Graham Hansen will pick up the ball, links it back in one or two players. Alexa Pateles will just go on her own. What an incredible item this year.
Yep, just twisting and turning in the box there. Oh, it's just passed out there from Matias.
That's not how to take a free kick.
Yeah, not ideal at all, especially approaching the last stages of the first half. Could get punished as well.
Just that manual defending there, just tracking the players. A couple of times he's done it. He's just stopping the through ball, isn't he?
Yeah, good defending there to stop the step over into space. Matias heads into half-time, 4 goals to 2. A very, very strong first half from him compared to his first half in the earlier round today.
League winner. He is 2 goals to the good. Let's jump back to this one live. Matias Bonanno leading Anders Vejrgang 4 goals to 2. Ginola's offside there. How important is this next goal?
Massively. I think if Matias gets the next goal, I would trust him to be able to see out the game. I know there's a long time we've seen a lot of comebacks, but Matias, when he takes the lead, is very, very tough. Tex said it earlier how good he was years ago defensively and in terms of keeping possession. I think that's just offside. Oh, it's just off, actually. Just offside.
Well, the thing about Anders, you know he's going to get chances, but if you can get a 3-goal cushion, defend perfectly well, it opens up the pocket. Yeah, I might concede 1 goal, yeah, but 2 goals, but you've still got that backup, haven't you?
And you can force him into errors when he has to go for the game. As the clock ticks on, you can see him stepping forward there, rash. Great ball in as well, and it's defended by Anders here.
Neymar. Alphonso Davies. Bundling around the box, Anders Vejrgang. Dives into the tackle. And speaking of surprises, it's our good friend Richard Buckley. He's joined us on the commentary booth. Richard, welcome back.
I'll be honest, I saw this game lineup. I saw my 2 prodigal sons in the FC scene, and I had to get involved. I've been watching Matias Bonanno from Charlie Human's bedroom all the way back in 2011. I had to see him potentially make it to the FC Pro Open. But Anders, if there's one player who's going to do it and force the comeback, it is him.
And look, if it stays like this, Rich, Emre Yilmaz, Anders Vejrgang, elimination game. We'll jump into the game now if we can. We'll get it full screen for you guys at home. 55 minutes in. Matias Bonanno right now. 0 fear factor.
He always does the job on land, it seems.
You called it.
Even when he's not playing well, you speak backstage to the players, the other pros. Yeah, I don't think Matias is that good this year. He's 30 minutes away from making the FC Pro Open.
Bouncing around. And what's more impressive, guys? Man City, 2 players, 2 from 2 locked in.
Massive.
Big sided.
Massive, massive.
Joining Tuzzy Esports. 2 players.
Cameron Rock, latest in that one, Ryan Pessoa. It doesn't look good for Cameron Rock, does it?
Yeah, it's been a dominant display from Umit. You can see the ball roll tempting the Trivela. Ball just driven past in there into Mbappe.
4 goals to the good. Umit leads, looking so calm and collected there. He is edging closer towards his spot in the FC Pro Open. 30 minutes left in this one. And there's hunting for a way back in.
Great ball.
Neymar.
Just not dropping to him. Good defending as well from...
It's another one though, isn't he? Like, he had a topsy-turvy Swiss. He won one game 6-1. He lost another game 6-1. Comes into the knockouts. It's a different player.
Yeah.
He's not going to play bad 2 days in a row. It's just not going to happen.
He's only lost one game. It was against Tex in the Swiss rounds on Friday. That's a big win back there for Anders. Where's he going to go from here? Punches into Neymar defensively. Just his control, Ryan, on his centre-backs for Matias throughout this game has been superb. Element of Tau, Virgil van Dijk, he's just done so well.
We have another goal in the game between Emre Yilmaz and Sharif. It's gone the way of Emre Yilmaz, continuing the theme here. Beautiful passing into in the area to make it 4-0.
Here it is.
Coming back to Anders.
Ginola! Goal! And more importantly, game back on.
You'd have thought he conceded. Did he concede? No, he scored, right? Look at the way.
I know it's been a weekend, but he did score. Anders did score.
No, he's just shaking his head. He's in despair. But he's managed to get a goal back. We take a look at the replay. Neymar twisting and turning in possession. Plays the pass in there. A step over and a shot at the near post. Could argue, I don't think the keeper was moved there either. I would expect the keeper to save it.
Especially after the patch as well.
Yeah, you'd expect the keeper to save that, yeah.
0 chemistry, 1 chemistry, 2 chemistry, whatever he'll give you. He does seem to play such an important role. We have to remember, as it currently stands, because Emre Yilmaz is 4-0 up against Sharif. Loser of this game will play Emre Yilmaz.
He's in.
Oh my goodness.
Mbappe available for Mbappe if he wants to find
Defending. Very good defending to step Van Dijk. He had to commit there, make a choice. He made the correct one. And this is Van Dijk there, is dragged completely out of position. He's able to find a pass. He could be in.
There one more. Yes, there is.
Oh.
Jude Bellingham. It was a clever idea, but he was just asking a lot there for Marcus Rashford.
Good idea. Awful execution. Is that the small margins that are slowly starting to swing back in the favour of Anders Vejrgang?
Here it is.
Great step.
Such an aggressive tackle.
See the sub as well brought on earlier on in the second half. Bonanno off the bench. Another addition into this year. So good. So good. Taking off De Jong. So you can see Anders obviously wanted to go a lot more offensive.
He actually had 470,000 coins on the bench to spend on his draft, did Anders.
Chance. For Bonanno to reinstate that 2-goal lead. Vinicius on his own. Mbappe pokes it in. And then we'll restore that 2-goal cushion again. 15 minutes left in the game. Are we seeing Man City go 2 from 2 with 2 players booking a spot in the FC Pro Open?
Take a look at the replay. The ball played over the top. The pace from Vinicius Jr. in behind. Goro scoot. Oh, this is fantastic, by the way. Just to turn to controlled sprint into space. And back with a neat finish there. Just about. I don't know if
Van Dijk?
Yeah, I don't know if it's come off Van Dijk or it's a neat finish from Mbappe.
I think Mbappe's running away with that, saying that's my goal.
Yeah. Already thinking that you're 7-0 down. You're not stressing about.
Plenty of those.
Yeah, and you as well. 7-0 down, the game's done. There's no way to get back into it, so you're kind of thinking ahead.
I'm thinking of the next Champs game already.
Couple of substitutions made on that list. Marcus Llorente, one of those. Just to come on and patch over as an extra right-back option.
Talk about a 4K purchase in the draft. Maybe the best cheap option you can get.
Anders, Ginola, own goal, away, just about from Van Dijk.
There's space to run into here as well.
Look how open this back line is, Ginola. If he can get the ball here, could be very much through.
Van Dijk is just unbelievable.
He just offers you more reach than ever defenders, isn't he?
Just better, to be honest.
Rushed again by Anders. Remember that Anders will not be out of the tournament. He will be going down to play Emre Yilmaz, which will be our next game on broadcast for you. Rashford looking for one more goal to put the game to bed. Mbappe timed that one green. Good save, Alisson. Corner to be played. 9 minutes minutes left on the clock. Corner played short. Taking time out the game, it's Bonanno. Bellingham. Rashford could conclude it on his own. Rashford still. Man to man with Van Dijk, tries to fake shot behind him. Modric will pick it up. There's no rush. There's no need to rush.
The controlled sprint there, just to keep possession, close-knit dribbling.
The sheer amount of player loss that Bonanno produces is outrageous.
Neymar. And the scores now. It sets up a nervy last 5 minutes. Corner to come in from him. Big scorelines, by the way, in our other games. 8-1, he does lead against Cameron Rock. Matias. Van Dijk will interchange so many Manchester City shirts back. And I think that will set the tone for this game. Matias Bonanno's on his way there. We'll catch Richard Buckley a little bit later on as he goes back to the draft board with Boras. They'll be breaking down some of this matchup, no doubt, in the next few minutes. But I think this game is near enough done.
I was going to say, if he managed to score from that attack, maybe it could have been the last attempt at an equaliser, or try to get an equaliser in this game. I think Matias is going to see this one out. Be very surprised if he does. He's going to keep possession, resort to game management, be sensible. He does not need to score again.
One more, why not? Ginola doesn't need to score, added time to come. And there's Vejrgang against Emre Yilmaz. That will be a fixture that will determine another spot in the FC Pro Open. Ginola. And there it is, full-time result. The birthday boy will have quite a decent celebration in the end. What a result, what a win. Manchester City go 2 from 2. They have 2 players into the FC Pro Open. Anders Vejrgang, as we said, goes down into an elimination game now. Matias Bonanno, 4-1 in Swiss, 2 wins back-to-back today. Difficult matchups, beat Emre Yilmaz, had to go through and beat Anders Vejrgang. Not easy matchmaking at all. Massive, massive result.